Let's talk for a minute about Trump's statement yesterday that he wants to go to heaven and he thinks brokering a peace deal or two will help him get there. And I'm only talking about this because a few people did ask about it in the comments, including wondering if this means he is not the Antichrist. First, here's a very short clip of what Trump said, in case you didn't hear it, and it's only about 12 or 13 seconds long.
If I can save 7,000 people a week from being killed, I think that's a pretty... I want to try and get to heaven if possible. I'm hearing I'm not doing well. I hear I'm really at the bottom of the totem pole. But if I can get to heaven, this will be one of the reasons.
Now, I know a lot of Trump supporters are latching onto this statement of his and basically saying that this is evidence that he is a good man who wants to be saved. But let's look at what he said again. First, his statement that saving 7,000 people a week should get him into heaven only demonstrates that he doesn't understand what Christianity is all about. We do not have, or should not have, a works-based faith. We are saved by the grace of God through faith. Second, he made a statement about how he's hearing that he's not doing well and is at the bottom of the totem pole, but that is not self-reflection. He's basically taking a shot at the political left who say that he's in ill health or that he's an evil person. He's not looking at his own life and saying, I really need to clean up my act because I want to get into heaven. Let me play what he said one more time and you'll see what I mean. He is clearly being sarcastic about not doing well and being at the bottom of the totem pole because he absolutely believes just the opposite, that he's doing great and he's at the top of the totem pole. Here's what he said again.
If I can save 7,000 people a week from being killed, I think that's a pretty... I want to try and get to heaven if possible. I'm hearing I'm not doing well. I hear I'm really at the bottom of the totem pole. But if I can get to heaven, this will be one of the reasons.
And finally, it's very odd that Trump talked about saving people because he lines up with the biblical Antichrist. He's making himself out to be a savior. So if you were wondering if his statement yesterday in any way, shape, or form means that he is less likely to be the Antichrist, it does not. He was basically bragging that he personally was going to save 7,000 people a week, but not clearly understanding that Christianity is not a works-based faith. His statement about how he's hearing that he's not doing well or at the bottom of the totem pole isn't himself looking in the mirror, it's him sarcastically referring to those who criticize him. And finally, his reference at all to saving people is very odd because he is not the savior. And I'm sorry to disappoint all you Trump fans on that last statement, but that is the truth. Donald Trump is not the savior of anyone. Our savior is Jesus Christ. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon.